Recently, I found a pretty interesting strategy for the GBP USD 4-hour chart that claims to have a 98% win rate. Of course, I don't expect it to have a 98% win rate, but I was curious how good this strategy really is. So I watched the video, took notes of the indicators needed and the rules of the strategy, then coded a very similar strategy script for TradingView using ChatGPT. In this video, I will explain the rules of the strategy, show you the backtest results of the original strategy, then I will also show you my optimization for the same GBP USD 4-hour chart. And the best part, I will share the full strategy script for free. Without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Okay, first let's see the indicators needed. As I said, I will be using the GBP USD 4-hour chart. Let's open up the indicators tab. For this strategy, we will need two moving averages, specifically the exponential moving average. So type in EMA and add this one to your chart 2 times. Besides that, we will also need two momentum indicators. So type in momentum and add the built-in momentum indicator created by TradingView. We need to modify a few settings. So first open up the first EMA, set its length to 10 and color it however you like. I used red. Then open up the second EMA, set its length to 34 and color it white. For the momentum indicators, set the first one to a 34 length and the second one to a 10 length. Those are all the indicators that we will need, so now let's go over the rules for longs and shorts. And here we have a valid long entry signal. For a valid long entry, the fast moving EMA, which is the 10 length, needs to be above the slow moving EMA, which is the 34 length. Then for our slow moving momentum indicator, which has the 34 length, it needs to be above the 0 level. This indicates that the trend is bullish. On the 10 length momentum, which is this one, we need a pullback, which means that this momentum line needs to go below the 0 level and then cross back up again. If I zoom in a bit, you can see that it clearly went under the 0 level and then it crossed back up. When the cross up occurs, all of the other rules need to be met. So for example, if this momentum would be under the 0 line, this wouldn't be a valid entry. Or if the fast moving EMA would be under the slow moving one, this wouldn't be an entry. There is also one extra rule that TraderDNA used, but I couldn't code it in the script. And that is that during the pullback of the fast moving momentum indicator, the slow moving momentum indicator has to stay above the 0 level. In my opinion, this wouldn't make a big difference, so now I will use the script without this option. There is also another rule that says that for a valid long entry, both of the moving average lines needs to be trending upwards. But what does that mean? Well, technically, to make it an objective rule, I check a set number of candles before a valid long entry and find out how many of those candles has an increasing EMA value. So for example, from this candle to this candle, the EMA has increased, and from this candle to this candle, it also increased. I check both of the EMAs to make it sure. In the script, it looks like this. So I'm checking back 10 candles, both for the fast EMA and for the slow EMA, and I want to see that more than 90% of those candles has an increasing EMA value. So all of the rules are met for a valid long entry. We can enter into a position at the close of the signal candle or at the open of the next candle. As always, the script enters at the open of the next candle. Now for the stop loss placement, TraderDNA used two different approaches. First one is to set the stop loss at the nearest swing low, which will be the lowest point of the last X number of candles. Whenever I have to do a stop loss like this, I usually use the last 10 candles. But in some cases, this stop loss would be really close to the entry price. So he said that when that occurs, just use the slow moving EMA, this one, and place the stop loss right there. For this specific backtest, I will be using the latest swing low or high. Let's see a short example, then I will show you the backtest. And here we have a few valid short entry signals. With this script, you can only enter into one trade at a time. I don't know about TraderDNA, but we will go with that option. For a valid short entry, the opposite rules needs to be met. So the fast moving EMA, which is the red line, needs to be below the slow moving EMA, which is this white line. Then on the slow moving momentum indicator, which has the 34 length, it needs to be below the 0 level. And finally, we need the 10 length moving average, the faster moving average, to cross above the 0 level and then cross back down again. On this candle, all of those rules are met. just like on this one or on this one. So we can enter into a short. Again, entry level will be at the close of the signal candle or at the open of the next candle. And I will use the latest swing high stop loss, so the last 10 candles highest point, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it will be right there. For the take profit, he didn't specifically mention what take profit to use, so I chose to go with a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. And that will be right there. And just like that, both of those trades were winning trades. And I also like this concept. So now let's take a look on the strategy script and let's take a look on the backtest results. Here you can see the strategy script. Inside you can set up each parameter setting you will need to this strategy. For the fast EMA I set 10, slow EMA is set to 34, the momentum A length is the slow moving momentum and that is set to 34. The momentum B is the fast moving one that is set to 10. I am using a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio for the take profit. The stop loss method is now set to candle, but you can switch to EMA. I found that generally the candle will work better. The stop loss is set to be based on candle low high, but you can switch it to EMA. I found that the candle low high slightly works better. For the stop loss lookback, I am using the 10 candle lookback, and the trade direction is set to both. You can also choose to limit it to longs only or shorts only. And here at the bottom you can find the EMA growth checker. So for a valid long or short entry, I am checking the last 10 candles EMA, both for the fast EMA and the short EMA, and I want to see a 90% of growing EMAs. So if out of those 10 candles, 9 candle has produced growing EMAs, then the entry will be valid. In the properties tab, I am using a 100k account with a 100k order size. The pyramiding is set to 1, but as I said, with this script you can't use pyramiding. The commission is set to this much per contract, and the slippage is set to 20 ticks. Let's see the results. For the backtest, I used the last 4 years of price data, and during this period, the script took 27 trades, generated 5% net profit with a 44% win rate, 1.6 profit factor, and only 2.34 max drawdown. This means that we can increase the position sizing to around a 10x. Let's do that. So I will put 1-0 to the order size, making it a 10x leverage. And now in the last 4 years, the script generated 51% net profit with only 17% maximum drawdown. Well, these results are not bad, but 51% in 4 years is not that big of a deal. You can slightly increase the position sizing more because we still only have a 17% maximum drawdown. My tolerance level is around the 25% mark. But overall, I wouldn't be trading this strategy in its current form because of the low trade count and the low net profit. But as I said, I made an optimization for this strategy, which is much better. So now let's take a look on that. Okay, here is my optimization. I won't be explaining the rules again, I will just quickly go over the parameter settings, then we will take a look on the backtest. So now I am using a 21 length for the fast EMA, a 50 length for the slow EMA. The slow moving momentum is set to 110 and the fast reacting momentum indicator is set to 30. My risk reward ratio will be a 1-to-2.4. I am still using the candle low high base stop loss, but I will be only checking the last 3 candles to where to put the stop loss. I left the trade direction at both. I am still using the EMA growth checker, but I will be checking the last 21 candles for the fast moving EMA and the last 6 candles for the slow moving EMA. And I only require a 30% growth out of those 21 candles and a 35% of the candles with growing EMA for the last 6 candles. For the properties tab, I am using a $10,000 capital with a $100,000 order size, so a 10x leverage at the beginning. The commission is the same as before, just as like the slippage. For the backtest, I am using again the GBP USD 4-hour chart. And here are the results. This backtest is for the last 4 years of price data, starting on the 1st of March and ending on the 1st of March. During this period, with this optimization, the strategy now took 94 trades, generated 217% net profit with around a 40% win rate, 1.8 profit factor, and just under 20% maximum drawdown. Now these results are much better, however 94 trades is still low in my opinion. But usually when you are trading on higher time frames, you won't get as much trades. For those who are interested, here is the performance summary. So basically that's the strategy. Personally, I wouldn't trade this strategy. I prefer trading on the 15 or the 30-minute chart. Besides that, I don't trade Forex. But what do you think of this strategy? Let me know in the comments. Okay, if you want to get access to this script, just go down into the description or into the comment section. I left there a Google Drive link from where you can download the full script for free. If you don't know how to add it to your chart, let me show you. So once you got the script, just open up the Pine editor, click on Open, then New Strategy, highlight everything here, and paste the strategy code right there. Finally, you have to click on the Add to Chart button. But let's take a look on where this strategy is placed among the more than 20 strategies I've showcased on the TradeSmart AI channel. If you like this video so far, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. It really helps out the channel. And here is the strategy ranking spreadsheet. Today's strategy is the WMA plus momentum strategy for the GBP USD 4-hour chart. With the 217% net profit in 4 years, this script took the 17th place out of the 20 strategies that has a rank. You can find this strategy ranking spreadsheet down in the description. Here I collect all the backtest data that I showcase in each video, and at the end you will find the YouTube link to this video and the download link for the strategy script. And that wraps up today's video. If you like this one, consider supporting the channel by giving a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. You can also support my work and get access to my best scripts and optimizations by becoming a Smart Trader tier member on our Patreon. If you want to learn how to code strategies like this with zero coding knowledge using ChatGPT only, check out this video. As always, thank you all for watching, have an amazing day, and until next time, trade smart.